Did you feel that you've done everything right and you're still not where you feel you should be after all that period of time? I'm delivering a message to people, particularly 40 and over. Excuse my backdrop. I'm working on that, by the way. A little distracting, but I do like it personally. Okay, some talking points. I've been married before. I've been married a second time. I've worked hard for most of my life. I've tried, and I'm nowhere near at way over 40 where I think I deserve to be. And there's a number of reasons for that. And so, what I want to do is share with you my journey a bit with some talking points. Please comment in the comment section and let me know what you think and tell me about your journey rather than just me telling you about mine. We can all grow that way if you share because other people can look at your story. Okay, so there's this old promise. Well, how many of you well, don't have to be guys, but girls, your father told you blah, 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 blah. Okay? Think about that. Well, my father said, listen to your mother. That did not help. You know what my mother said? Work hard. You get a job. Work hard. And whatever, just say you do whatever, you do whatever job. Okay? No, for 3 decades or more, employers are more interested in what you think you can do or what you can do, what you say you can do, than them offering you something. And there's a number of reasons for that, but I'm not going to get into that now. I'll look at that in another video. Okay, the old promise, as I said, talk, work hard, get a job, work hard, and for many years and for most people that works, but still, when they're 40, particularly when the kids are going to high school, money is tight, isn't it? Well, it always has been. It's worse since COVID. And we've got the Iran conflicts and other things going on. Ukraine, Russian war, not good. Okay, so what's the reality? Well, the cost of living has changed how things were done. Okay, it's outstripping income, and you're certainly not getting away. Back in the early 1990s, these books might have come out in the late 1980s. I'm talking to Australians here. A fellow called Noel Whittaker came up with this book, Making Money Made Simple. Then he had more ideas, making more money made simple. And he made a point that I find so true today. And this was 36 years ago. You might want or you need 8% increase in your income. So you get onto union, you go for a strike, you get 8% gross, but you get taxed more. And within 12 months, I mean, you're not even still not satisfying your needs, but within 12 months, what's happening? You need more. You can't keep doing this. We all know we want it, but we can't do it. Okay, I've got some points here. I've written them down, so that's why I'm looking at it. Okay. A good salary today doesn't always, well, doesn't ever give you the financial freedom that many of us feel we deserve. There are some professions, doctor, lawyer, I mean, hard work, I will admit. But if you're a doctor or a lawyer, you could explain this better than I could. Okay. Most people, who are 40 are feeling exhausted. They've worked hard, they've got life. The system has changed, particularly in the last 10 years, not just since COVID, but some of it before. It's not easy. Okay, here's some uncomfortable truth for you. It's not how hard you work. I've often heard this, even though I was hearing this in the 90s. You need to work smarter. Well, that means if you're not succeeding, are you dumb? I don't like that. But I get the point is you've got to find a way where you can work and get paid for your effort. You feel satisfied. I mean, you've got to enjoy the job. It's not mentioned, is that you've got to enjoy your job. And sometimes our love of what we're doing was originally what we wanted to do. It's lost. We lose it. Think, oh, this is not job. This is it. You blame your boss. You blame your company. You blame a whole range of circumstances, but it's not going to get you anywhere, is it? Okay. It's how you earn. It's the problem. How you earn. We're trading time for money. And everybody believe they're worth more. Well, the boss can't pay you what you think you deserve. Because guess what? If you get it, you're going to be taxed and you still won't be happy. Fact. You think about it. Okay. We're trading time for money. Well, what's the shift? Well, at some point you have to think about, you know, doing something different, doing something extra. Excuse the reflection on those glasses. Pain, isn't it? Okay, because I'm filming this at night. You can't do shortcuts because you can get sued, you can hurt somebody, you can hurt yourself, and then you can't work at all. Even if you get a invalid pension, it's not going to meet your needs. Um, and when I've made comments like this talking to people, they say, well, we've got a good system. Well, it's there for you, deserve it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but it's not going to help you, is it? And I've heard of people would, would spend what superannuation they got all. Well, I'll tell you a story. I actually heard about a man that was miraculously healed from a wheelchair, got up and walked. You don't have to believe that if you don't want to. He walked around for a while, and the fellow who prayed for him and saw him walking, people were very excited. Saw him walk around, start to hobble, and then sit down in his chair, and then he couldn't do it anymore. And he was asked, "What's wrong? Why did you do that?" He said, "You don't understand. I'll lose my pension." You know? Well, yeah, but if you can earn a lot more off a pension and have a better life, but my mother's on a pension, but she's also a retiree. But the point is, the thinking's wrong, and we've got to adjust our thinking, our mindset, and that's what this backdrop here. I'm into have running masterminds, but I'm not going to chase your money unless you want to. What I'm after is letting you know we've all got to shift our thinking. The people who get up and then they retire, oh, I think they're too old. They're 50 or over 60. They're close to retirement. Oh, they'll get a pension. They'll get some super, and they'll live happily ever after. Well, actually, they don't even believe that. But this is not the lifestyle that's going to get there. I could probably retire in a few years' time with a pension. I'm going to want to work because I just feel I've got to work, do something. Don't have to work 40 hours a week. Get my point? It's got to be something I like to do when I'm going to earn some money. I can get a pension. I have some superannuation, but I'm still earning more, and that's for my soul. So what I'm trying to tie you out here is look at your thinking. I'm going to be doing another video soon, and I'd like you to comment on that too. A bit about my life journey and what things I did and my mindset that changed and continued to change because I need to change as the world changes so that I can have a lifestyle for my family. Here we go.